show.
Yeah, can go crazy.
I'm Robin Black. I'm here with If We Were Us, and I'm telling you to check out Rockcamp on CBC.
Sweet.
Hey, I'm Connor from the Beatles.
I honestly say I don't want to go home. I want this to go on for another couple weeks at least. It wasn't one day that sucked. I had a great time. And a chance at EMI recording a single, but I never thought I'd come this far, so.
We're going to be really competitive, really aggressive, and I think we have a really good chance of winning this EMI record deal.
If they're open-minded enough, I think we're the band. I think there's a good chance that we'll be a little too out of the mainstream to win it, which doesn't bother me because in my mind I think we're right at the top.
The new song that we are now rehearsing is going very well. Our band Osako has a very diverse sound. Like, hopefully the EMI agent will maybe take notice to that, but I don't know if people like it though.
Looking for the best band musically, we're it. Like, no questions asked.
I think it's really up for grabs because they're just gonna sit there, they're gonna watch it, and they're gonna see something they like. So we gotta basically do our best.
$5,000 would be very cool. Having a single on the radio would be very cool. But, you know, I'm here. It's pretty cool in itself.
So we're down to our last remaining hours in preparation for the big live show. How you feeling? Pretty good? Not bad? You up for this? You up for this last little bit of the journey? I think I speak for all the coaches when I say how proud we are of you, the work you've done in the last little while, and how far you've come with being thrown into a band with people you don't know and all the rest of that. But in the last 3 weeks, you know that you've learned some things. Now, if you take the things that you learned and go into the game and score a goal with it, you have the skill. So, you want to put on a show, you want to do your best stuff. And no lessons today, because you already know it all, right? Right. Robin Black is here, a Toronto-based band.
Take away the side of you is so confusing, so I take myself away.
Hey, Rob. How you doing, man? Hey. How's it going in here? Am I interrupting you guys?
No.
Let's go. Cool.
Hey, go and take a seat around.
Yeah, man, I'm in. You guys are just working on the song?
Yeah, well, we have that show on Saturday, so we're just going over the songs.
Right on. All right, do you guys feel like you're ready for the show on Saturday?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think we've been ready for a little while.
Yeah? Cool. Has it been fun, like this whole thing? Has it been fun working and stuff?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah?
That's great.
Play the song, let's check it out.
nervous, I guess. Not too bad. Just kind of, I'm anxious to play. We have our songs down very well. I think it's just now a matter of kind of playing them over and over and just kind of like if we see something, like just no matter how small it is, just kind of stopping and ironing it out or just kind of making sure everything's perfect.
That's great. That is totally great. I love the vocal arrangement. But at the end, you're not singing, right?
Yeah.
We could use your voice to every time I see you, every time I see you. Down, right?
I'm really excited for tomorrow night. My entire band is. Everyone else is excited. I know Katie from Jack's Day, every 5 minutes, she just freaks out and just, oh, I'm so excited. And all the bands here have been really good. It's fun watching them, seeing them progress. And actually today, I was watching Osalko playing, and they just redid one of their songs, I guess, and oh, it was so good.
First getting to know him, everything was cool. We started jamming, and you just had to mesh and gel a bit first. But we really played good with Mike and Rob. Wrote some good stuff, but I don't know about Andrew's playing, especially live. He's hacking it up pretty good.
The chorus I'm fine with. I like the chorus. There's something that's just, I'm not sure what it is, but there's the verse just is, I'm just not sold on it.
Well, we had made this video like a while ago, but like it was all like us cutting the Andrew and Katie up, and I was like, and then I looked back and I was like, wait a minute, he totally changed genres. Like he's a Nirvana grunge guy, right? And where he came into this, I don't know what, like potpourri pop maybe. He came in and he's been trying very hard, and then I took that into consideration, and then I'm like, now I'm in like his biggest fan now. But sometimes he overdoes the curses and stuff like that, but that's his style of grunge. Before, I thought it wasn't gonna work out. We weren't gonna be a challenge. I don't know. I just didn't think we have a chance. But right after our practice today, I think that we're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
Left rock and roll underground again, if you want.
Yeah, just say, left it underground.
Yeah. Just repeat it.
I went to the graveyard and paid my respects to my one and only friend. His name was Rock and Roll. Along came a couple prop princess, groupie bitches made rock and wait line. Along came a couple pop princess, groupie bitches made rock, wait in line, put the hard rock on hold. Got impatient, started up with the throwing things, got in a bar fight, roll, got knocked down. Laying there, rocking out, everybody walking about. I don't know what you're talking about, they left rock underground.
If it's got so much forward movement, you can't, like, the song would be so much better if it's like, woo, coming down, we're going up, coming down, we're going up, like, you know what I mean? Like,
once we get it down, it's gonna be sweet.
I know. And if anything, the change is that we've been getting tighter. I guess people think our tunes are really catchy. They're not super difficult, but who said rock and roll had to be difficult, you know? The Ramones were the kings of the 3 power chord song, and they mastered it, and they were the kings of punk for years, and they still are.
Just go right into the chorus the second time. Okay. Because it'll slow it down. It'll slow it down too much.
Hey, man. I guess there's no man.
Hey, I'm Devin.
Hey, Devin. Robert.
I'm Richard.
How you doing, Richard?
Hey, Robin, want to check out the lyrics? I think you'll like them.
Cool, man.
Pretty women look to send your music is no goddamn best. Killing all the real feeling, making rock stand feeling, doing all they ever said. Want music should light me up a cigarette, a fiddle with the pop shit. Give pop a heart attack when he sings special. Good to visit rock and roll, ballroom the bells tall, bring a crowd of cold ones, walk up here and party on.
Have you guys ever played live in front of people before?
Yeah.
Much? Yeah, you have. The type of music you guys play is really passionate and really exciting shit, right? And you should look like it is, you know? And like I said, I'm not saying every time you rehearse you have to rock out, but you should start thinking about the fact that you're going to be putting on a show and, you know, that you guys should be exciting when you play. But that's a cool song. It's totally cool.
In going into the final show, it's kind of down to the wire, so trying to get everything down and tight and trying to get our live show and our on-stage show just good and kicking and just lots of energy, so we're kind of focusing on that and just getting everything together.
When I go up there, I'm really nervous and I'm shaky and might not look like it, but I'm really nervous, but just the energy comes to me and I let her go. I give her.
We're gonna beat Jack's Day.
Yeah, watch out.
I think the stress that I'm under is just having to write songs in time and get them all compiled with our band and have them work out and just have them tight for the show tomorrow.
Out of all the bands, I think we've played the least, like rehearsed the least and talked the most amongst the band, and Pat as well, the band coach.
Do you want to take it from the end of the normal chorus?
Okay, chorus.
Since maybe we're not having so much like per se fun together and like joking around, fooling around, we work hard at it and we get our work done. Whereas maybe another band that's fooling around and having fun, they don't get as much work done, therefore their songs aren't as complex or
intelligently put together, more or less. They're
simplistic.
Ours aren't just thrown together.
You want to do a big rock and roll ending at the end of it?
Mainstream music is not, a lot of it's very simplistic, and our stuff is a lot more complex, but the quality of our stuff is really good, so hopefully whoever's judging will see the quality over mainstream popularity.
The point is that like we wanted to just show what we can do, and that we can do like a heavier song, we can do a slow song, and we can do a radio song, you know? Whereas like maybe some of the other bands are all doing like the same kind of fast, like upbeat song. Well, we wanted to kind of show that, you know, whatever you want us to do, we can do it.
Have a good lunch?
Oh, yes.
Have a good lunch, cool. Yeah. Now, for those of you who haven't met Robin Black is here from the band Robin Black.
You got a question?
Yeah, so how did you guys get signed? Did you have to really push it on people, or?
The concept of getting signed to a record deal is really should not be that important to you guys, honestly. What is important is to become extremely good at what you do and be passionate about it and become better and better songwriters and better performers.
With your band, did you guys like start out in high school, or did you kind of meet them later
What's your name, dude?
Richard.
Right, Richard. I started playing when I was pretty young, like in high school. It was all I ever wanted to do, you know, probably much like most of you guys. It was just the first time I got to sing in front of people and dance around and act crazy and stuff, and they smiled or they laughed or they applauded, it was the greatest thing in the world. And I knew always that's what I wanted to do. Personally, I think part of the beauty of being in the rock band is to be able to make music with your buddies, you know, and to be able to get on a plane or in a van and go someplace in the world with your friends. That's the greatest thing. Chicks dig it too. This is the hardest, as a business itself, this is absolutely the hardest business in the world. You're going to break up with a number of people that won't understand the fact that you travel all the time and you're so obsessed with making music. You're going to find yourselves hungry at times. You're going to have to move into smaller places. You're going to be told no 150 times when you bring your demo tape to somebody. On Saturday night, I was playing on a boat in Venice on the Grand Canal around Venice in Italy. And about a half hour before we started to play, I was sitting by myself on the front of the boat in a chair with a glass of wine and a cigarette thinking, you know, this is so amazing. And for that half hour, I thought about all the hard work that I did to get my record to be released in Italy and to be playing on that boat, and all of it was worth it. So unless you do this because it is the greatest thing in the world and you love to play music, if that's not the reason, you should think about considering doing something else, because there's going to be a million heartaches and sacrifices and failures that you're going to go through if you're going to, like, be in a rock band. I'm going to give you guys all a copy of my record. Okay?
Testing.
How was your rehearsal right before you came? It sounded sweet.
It was sweet, man. We found, as we said, our mojo. We just came in. We didn't say anything, but we didn't take it as seriously or something. It's twice as good.
I don't know what happened this morning.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
As you guys know, you filled out a little fun little poll here, and we have the results are in. Who do you think is most likely to undergo a mid-career religious conversion? Alan Nagelberg. Who do you think is most likely to pose naked on the cover of Spin magazine? No brainer. Who do you think is most likely to perform only at weddings and retirement parties? Doug Hoyer. Who do you think is most likely to get a Juno for Best New Artist? Crystal Gibbon. Who do you think is most likely to end up playing the organ at the hockey game? Rob Benvenue. Who do you think is most likely to be the first to return as a guest star on Rockcamp? Connor. Connor Ryan. Here, this is a sick one. This is sick. Who do you think is most likely to date one of the Olsen twins? Sorry, Andrew. Andrew K. I don't know, man. Who do you think is most likely to lose their hearing by age 40? Katie. Yeah, you hit him hard. Or who do you think is most likely to write a best-selling tell-all book about Rockcamp? Oh, she's so quiet. She keeps to her corner. Nicola Sully. She's watching all of you.
I'm really looking forward to it because it'll be the first time we'll be able to have an actual audience and people that came to see us. And I'm just hoping it goes really well and we just totally rock out on stage.
You get your one shot to impress the judges and then you're done. So a little nervous, but definitely looking forward to it.
It's going to be hot, it's going to be packed, and people are going to be moshing, and it'll be fun.
Look at the audience and put the smirk on your face, a sneer on your face. Let them know that you can do it.
Get up there and dig in, you know?
I just want to go and play and just prove that I can do it.
shit. I want some.
Go crazy.
Oh, Soko.
1, 2, 3, kick.
We're gonna kick that. Oh,
We're gonna kick ass.
Five bucks for a toaster. Break!
So let's get a little crowd going to raise the stakes here for the first